Ever wonder what happens when a CS pro enters complete flow state? It's that moment when time slows down, every click becomes perfect, and suddenly one player dominates the entire server. In this video, we've gathered 20 of the most insane moments where pros turn into absolute machines. From legendary 1v5 clutches to mind-blowing op aces, these clips will show you what peak Counter-Strike performance really looks like. Some players just have that special touch with the deagle, but what Donk did against G2 on Mirage, that's just top 1 material. But see for yourself.
He'll see this clear for the taking.
Oh, there's that shot.
Not bad.
Haircut on Snacks.
Now we're talking 2 pistol kills already in round 7.
Oh, he's got another one.
Just right back into the con peak. Every step of the way met by resistance. What else, Donk?
He's got the right read.
What more?
Damn!
Anybody that peeks it hits the ground in an instant.
While Donk's Deagle Masterclass left us breathless, what Senzu did on Inferno against Wildcard might make you question reality itself. Like a magician defying physics, Senzu treated the scope button as merely optional.
Isolated. Senzu's trapped. He still gets one. Stuff swings in. Nice block smoke from his teammate to survive. How many bullets just got thrown through that smoke? He's trapped. Nade onto Techno and Blitz with significant damage. So this is still something Wildcard can work with. Throws out his smoke. Lucy knows he's still around. Senzu gets another still going. Oh! What is this cinema? Inferno delivers. He's going for a third. No scope. Oh man, Senzu.
Nonsense on display right now.
What is going on, man?
The orbs are just taking over.
This is crazy.
They're still waltzing in.
Yeah, under his crosshair, thinking in. Senzu for an ace. One remains. He whistles it past the backside of J-Bar. 17 imminent, delivered by some combat AWPing on Senzu. Just go solo AWP, mate. Let's get 9-10 on a rifle for a second, because that's an ace with the AWP, Senzu.
Another opper, this time from Russia. His first kill was clean, textbook Dexter, but it was just the beginning. Each follow-up shot came with increasing devastation, his victims falling one after another on spot.
Okay, Dexter, this is really all hinging on that engagement. Puts Jota down in the dirt, a chance as well on the seconds. Atares jumping into the scope of Dexter, hang on. With 20 seconds, this gets uncomfortable. Magic has the bomb! Not anymore, he doesn't. Removed by Dexter's AWP, it's all for Dexter's first time in the feed. Quad for Falcon's third.
Nothing mentally destroys a team more than losing a 3v1 advantage they should have won. The Shanghai Major 2025 saw Malb's turn what should have been Heroic's guaranteed round into the clutch that even had opponent fans standing and applauding. While Malb showed us how to clutch, Ultimate's pistol round on Dust 2 reveals what happens when raw aim meets perfect flow state.
Russell and Co on the move over. Now it's dead straight away. But here's Keith. Give me the round, Keith. Give me the pistols. Bring me the pistols. For this purpose, I'm Jason Lake. Let's go. Bring me the pistols, Roland. Straight from Poland, hot and fresh. There's a third for Ultimate. On for the ace right now. As that sequence at 3 has looked to rob this round away from Falcons. Ultimate with all 5 in the pistol.
Have you ever seen someone dominate with a USP? Not lucky sprays, just pure robotic aim. The next one is a particularly hot stock at the moment, the next donk might say. Kioski, Spirit's Academy Rough Diamond. When most players would grab that enemy AK-47 and play it safe, Kioski didn't break stride. He's absolutely locked in.
Mass outside. One behind. Silo.
What do you mean?
Silo.
This is dead. What the hell?
Oh, garage. Holy
While Kioski was making opponents look silly, another future superstar was leaving his mark on CSGO before taking his talents elsewhere. Tend might be known today as Valorant's royalty, but his 2019 overpass op clip shows us exactly what the CS scene lost when he switched games.
I'm short.
One more short, guys.
Playing my smoke.
Oh my god. Beautiful. Pascal was lit.
If 10 showed us the flashy side of flow state, what Ropes did at IEM 2022 shows us the ice-cold anchor version. When elimination was staring FaZe in the face against G2, this man turned into the flow state to secure the overtime win for his team.
I'll tell you what though, you want to talk about mind games. Kerrigan over at the B bomb site says, we've stopped you here so much in this comeback. You have to go back towards A, but that's crumbling as well.
Ops is in a huge amount of trouble. He's going to try and take matters into his own hands. Couldn't find the second shot fast enough, but Jax, he drops in. Oh, talk about a custodian. Talk about a superstar. Talk about the elite.
A 1 versus 5 that will never happen again. Recently retired, but he was an enormous beast in his prime. This is Guardian in his 1v5 against Fnatic in 2018.
Able to catch Nico deep inside of the site. The man who I thought was going to go for the contact play is suddenly the last alive.
Oh, this is a done round. Guardian now is the question as to whether he'll save the AWP. Good flashbang. Could get a couple more out of this one. And Fnatic are starting to crumble. What's going on? One player has found 3 kills. Guardian looking to ace this one out. This could be one of the best rounds of the entire tournament so far. 4 kills picked up. It's down to Crimped.
To the site by the stairs. Guardian will wait for this to go to time. Incendiary could be a factor because if he puts it in front of Guardian, how does he work back in? It's gone toward the dumpster. That means Guardian knows exactly where to look. Oh! And he's got all 5!
Speaking of Counter-Strike legends, what if I told you Chris J once pulled off an ace so methodically perfect that even years later, pro players still study the demo to understand how one person could single-handedly pull this off?
Wants to try and hold off the rotations. Oscar's gone. Chris isn't. Op still in the picture. Op still very much in the round. Oh, Chris! He's found 3. It's down to a 2-on-2. Chris, can he close this with an ace? Oh my God! Chris, the Wolf of Wall Street gets an ace, and it's championship point Esports.
Remember the old op in CSGO? Feeling a little nostalgic? How about the man and his magic stick, smashing the best team in the world at the time, NIP? Here, ladies and gentlemen, is Counter-Strike's Kenny S.
Titan do come away with the round by the skin of their teeth there, as it would have been a very difficult retake once that bomb would have gone, if that bomb had gone down.
Oh, now the fast pushes from Titan have been called and found out, but there's Kenny S with 2, and a 3rd as well, and a 4th! Unbelievable play from Kenny, and he gets the ace!
Ever wondered what the pinnacle of human performance in Counter-Strike looks like? During the quarterfinals at the IEM Sydney, Nifty shattered records with a 51 kill performance against Mouse Esports that left everybody speechless. He reached a peak that he has never reached again, but on that day, he was in the zone and felt it like no one else on the server.
Look at this. What on earth? Nifty. Wow. Movement. Boy, easy. Oh my God. And gets the incendiary down as well, denying the trade. Goodness me, Nifty. That was something. Nifty again on the site. Let's see some more magic, my friend, with that orb. Chris J goes down. And Nifty is coming up absolutely insane right now for the Renegades.
Speaking of peak human performances, there's a difference between hitting difficult shots and making impossible situations look easy. When Nico found himself alone against 4 SK Gaming players on Mirage, he transformed what should have been a lost round into one of the most clinical 1v4 clutches ever seen.
The bomb somewhat planted for him, but his position is known. So SK, they shouldn't be leaving this one to any chance. They need to dispatch of Nico. Slowly but surely, Nico tries to find the openings, tries to find those 1v1s, and that's what he needs to be doing right now. Putting a lot of pressure on FaZe. He knows there's a player behind him, but if he gets rid of the player on the side, he might have just done enough. The time is running out. Nico!
How is he doing this?
Oh my goodness! A 4v1 for Nico and SK.
Whether it be on the biggest stage, a small LAN, or live streaming to 30,000 people here at home, this guy is the GOAT of CS, and you know who he is. The Undertaker with the most flow state clutch ever.
Side up and 1 bit. One more opposite Plopsky.
If Simple is the ice-cold assassin of Counter-Strike, then Woxic might be its chaos agent. His mouse sensitivity is so high that most players would struggle to even move properly. Yet somehow, this Turkish opper uses it to hit shots that make casters scream like they've seen a ghost. That's exactly what happened when Woxic faced Evil Geniuses on Inferno.
Beating, but bullet connecting nonetheless. Is he really going to take this fight again? It's Krieg versus Zorp, and precise as always. An 11th for Woxic and a crucial opener for Mousesports. It was 6 in a row, and he's got 2 in a row. 4! Suck jumps into the jaws, and Woxic, he's so damn hungry here. He's had his dinner. And he's got 5! It doesn't matter where they come from.
Once again, the only person on this list that makes it 2 times is the 22-year-old from Guatemala, Malbs, again with an insane clutch. While most oppers hold an angle, this German sniper had something completely different in mind against Astralis on Overpass. He probably watched too many ZWoo's demos and decided after his benching on Big that it's time to shine and show everyone that he's able to W key like a boss. Yes, with an op.
Maybe it's the curse of the T site. Maybe we just need to get rid of Overpass as a map as a whole.
No. You stay away from Overpass. He's my child.
Okay.
Well, maybe
I would bet 0 Nation, you know, that they beg to differ, but you know, there is still a shot. Citizen, finally! There's finally an opening again. Why are they waking up right now? Citizen grabs a 3K. This is a round too late. Actually, a million rounds too late. But he is up for the ace.
Swedish Dynamite, king of aimlock, Senor Vac. Call him whatever you want, but in the end, he is undoubtedly one of the greatest in our game. And at IEM 2018, on his peak, flusha reminded everyone why his nickname wasn't just a joke.
Needs to be quick to find that kill, however. Definitely spots him. Oh, not only does he spot him, thank you very much!
Oh, wow. No way. No way he wins this.
And not only that, he's caused a full rotation from Ivy, from Rain, and sort of inside of Z-Connector. flusha gets one more kill on this. Lekro's got the whole map to play with. He's hoping that flusha can anchor this position down, but he has the option to go back to A, and look at flusha. Oh my god. This would be a harsh reset on 14 rounds for Fnatic, and that smoke is tantalizing! flusha! He's gonna clean out Connector. It's just Nico yet again who has to try and pull it back, and he's got the AK-47, some utility in a kit to do so, and Lekro is taking his sweet time to make sure he figures this out. Now this is interesting because now it's return favor. Nico's snuck around behind flusha, and he could actually spoil the whole plan, as sneaky as flusha was. Oh my god!
That is one of the most impressive clutches.
Most players might get one kill before dying to a trade, but not the man whose strength and focus matched his spray control. To see what I'm talking about, let's look at this clip from Pasha Biceps.
Has been made. Now, where do you go from here? And oh my god, they haven't stopped moving. 3 members of VP have got their running shoes on, and they are just doing some cardio between the 2 sites. But it looks like Fnatic are about to make their presence known. Just Taz and Bialy ready to stand the test. How quickly can VP get there? How quick can the cavalry arrive? It doesn't look like quick enough as Pronax finds Snack. Oh, Pasha! Oh, my vocal clock! 4 frags in 4 seconds! And now flusha with an all to do. You blink and you miss it.
He's not normally known as an op abuser, but as one of the strongest riflers, not in Europe, but in the entire world. In 2015, however, he won the op play of the year with Titans, and he was absolutely in the zone, so much so that he forgot that the AK is normally his weapon of choice. Here is Shox.
Shoxy with the AWP already over his, I think it's a very smart, a nice touch, I like this.
Yeah, that's opening things up actually. That's really a Pretty interesting change. Not often that we see Shoxy actually go for the AWP. Inferno, at least. So this is basically Titan changing things up, but they're going to flash their way through the smoke, and now it's going to come down to Shoxy. He's going to get caught in the corner, though. Gets a running shot on a Neo. Gets a second one. Shoxy's making it happen. A third one. Shoxy. The fourth. Shoxy is a god. The ace